Hello again, the hamachi and other StarCraft aficionados. This is Mudkips again, and I'm casting the third series in this hamachi StarCraft tournament we have going on. This game is going to be Nigba versus off-race Prec. Thank God, because he's a beast in Protoss, and he would have raped us all. And we are going, it's on 0, here we go. Alright, so let me get some lag. Lag's always good. Okay, so we have Prec, aka Stupyo. He is going to be at the, what is this, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock position. Nigba is Purple Terran, and Nigba is going to be in, what is that, 9 o'clock position. This is Athena, this is the 3-player map. And this is a Terran vs. Terran matchup that we are currently watching right now. So, yeah, so Prec was actually allowed in the tournament. Prec is probably like the best person on the server right now. Ballin's also very good. He's a Zerg player, but Prec mostly plays Protoss. His Protoss is beastly. It's actually disgusting to watch him play as Protoss because he's so good. So he wouldn't have been allowed in the tournament because there would have been no point, because he just would have won straight out. But his Terran's okay. Like, I can beat his Terran with my Zerg. Nigba's used to be a Zerg player, actually, and then he decided to switch to Terran because he thinks Zerg is boring. So, yeah, he's been playing Terran a lot. He's pretty good. It's not too bad. He macros really well. He's a macro beast. I think that will be his nickname if he ever goes pro, the macro beast. It's pretty cool. Alright, so both players looks like getting, you know, their supply depot so they can make more stuff. Prec looks like he's about to build a bunker. Or not a bunker, barracks, sorry. It looks like he's getting... Prec is getting barracks before gas, while Nigba is getting gas before barracks. So Nigba's going to have faster tech out. And Nigba's also sending out the first scout. Okay, it looks like he's going to be scouting 6 o'clock. Unless he makes a maneuver. Okay, actually... Yeah, it looks like he's going to be scouting in the correct direction, actually. Or maybe he's proxying. Stopping for some reason. Nigba is getting the barracks now. Okay, and yeah, and Nigba is going to scout Prec first. Going up the ramp here. And Prec is probably going to scout... Actually, Prec is going to scout in the wrong direction. So Nigba will get the first scout off. And he's going to see Terran's buildings. But there's nothing to really see right now. Pretty much just standard stuff, gas, and barracks and supply depot that he's seeing right now. Nigba is almost done with barracks and should have enough gas to get a factory right afterwards. And a marine out for Prec just to get that SCV out of there. Stop the scout. Yeah, and the SV will be forced out. Factory going up for Nigba, and Prec also has his fac up too. So Nigba's gonna have like maybe 15 seconds advantage on the tech timing, whatever, but not really that big of a factor. Nigba's also completing his wall in. Scouting again for Nigba is just going to try to sneak in and see if he can see anything, but it's pretty well secured, so I don't think that that's really going to do anything for him. We actually see Starport popping up for Nigba, so he's either going really fast drops or he's going to do Wraiths, and Nigba really likes Wraiths. He also uses that in ZVZ. Yeah, okay, so we see 2 port. So Nigba is going to be doing some Wraith play. It's pretty sneaky. And, sorry about that. Also, Starport going out for Prec, so 2 port from each player, actually. So this is going to be like an air battle. It's pretty cool. No player really knows that this is happening right now, because the scout is being denied by the wall-in. So both players playing blind. Not sure if they're going to be able to expect this from each other, although Nigba does do this a lot, so Prec might be able to predict this. Not really sure though. And Prec is actually lifting his factory, so he is full in on the 2-port. First Wraith is building for Nigba. He's actually building out 2. Same for Prec. I think that Nigba's going to have his Wraith out probably half a minute faster than Prec, so he'll be able to get some early harass and maybe get a kill or 2 off on some SCVs. And Prec is actually building an engineering bay and academy, so he somehow, I think he feels like he hasn't seen any tanks or vultures come out yet from Nigba, so he's expecting that he will be going 2-port just because he hasn't shown any early aggressiveness. So he's putting up an engineering bay and an academy, so he'll have a scan and turrets up at his base. So he should be able to defend this actually, while Nigba has no real defense to counter it besides his own Wraith. So if Prec can push this back and take the advantage in the air, he might actually be able to win this game. 2 Wraiths arriving at Prec's base right now, but Prec has 2 Wraiths of his own. And looks like this is a pretty even battle. Okay, Prec backs off first, so Nigba is going to be able to be the only Wraith in the sky for the moment. And he's just going to shoot some SCVs, but turrets are about to pop up for Prec, so this is going to get neutralized pretty quickly. And a second Wraith out also for Prec. Actually 3rd total, but whatever. So 2-port not really paying off for Nigba. Prec already has a counter established, but he didn't float his factory, so he is going to be able to transition out of this very easily. Meanwhile, Prec actually proxied his factory. It's a little bit away from his main, and he built 2 vultures just for some harass. And it looks like he's gonna float it back into his base and probably build a machine shop and get tanks and siege and play a little bit more standard, since this kind of weird, like unexpected build, it didn't really pan out for either player. So they'll probably transition into some drops, like some mass drops, with some ground army added in. Both players also building their command centers currently, so they're going to try to take their naturals. And they're pretty even on that timing, so their econ should be about even. Machine shop also popping up for Prec. So no real player at any real disadvantage or advantage right now. They're both pretty even. They both went to for 2-port. Prec has a very big air army though, so if he can run with this and do some econ damage, he will have the advantage. But Nigba does have a lot of turrets up in his base, so it's not clear how much econ harassment he'll be able to do. The important thing is that it's going to be really hard for Nigba to move out because he has no air defense right now for his army. His base is secured, but he'll have to do a slow push with turrets if he wants to try to hurt Prec in any way right now. CC just completed for Prec, and CC is just done for the Nigba as well. So both are going to be attempting to take their naturals right now. And Prec is already on his gas, and he's building a refinery. So he's going to have an early 2 gas advantage. Both players still in 1 factory. Okay, Nigba just built the 2nd factory. And yeah, here we go. So Prec is going to be able to kill these tanks, and Nigba has no air defense right now, so he's not going to be able to pressure Prec in any way really until he has 1 goal, but that's not going to be enough to stop this. Although Prec does retreat, even though he probably could have killed that. He's probably just content to sit on his 2 base right now until he gets a bigger air force, or he'll probably just switch straight into ground. Yeah, so Nigba is responding with goals.